e5 takes space in the center, controls the d4 and f4 squares, and allows the queen and dark-squared bishop to develop. This move opens the path for your bishop to enter the game. Their bishop moves into the game. You force the checking bishop away with a pawn push. A correct move to get their bishop out of harm's way. Develops the knight and attacks the center. They bring out their knight, increasing their control over the center. This move is okay, but not what I would have played. That's not a mistake, but they did not find the best move here. Your fianchettoed bishop puts strong pressure on the diagonal. Your opponent makes a pawn chain, making their structure more robust. Castling protects your king and activates your rook. Their knight comes into play, attacking the center. You apply pressure to your opponent's pawn chain. This is a fair trade. You take back. They've moved the same piece again, which is less efficient for opening play. It is better to avoid moving the same piece in the opening. Your opponent made a mistake, but you missed the chance to punish them. This is the only good move. This move drives your checking bishop away with a pawn. Correct, of course. Move away from danger. Their bishop is now more active on this square. You are threatening to capture a knight and win material after the follow-up trades. Your opponent reinforced the defense of their knight. You overlooked an opportunity to strike at the center with a pawn. You allowed the opponent to kick a bishop. A straightforward recapture. For sure, you had to move away from the threat. They bring out their bishop, increasing their control over the center. You are threatening to tactically win a pawn. They move the bishop to safety. This is a good time for you to get out of trouble. Another piece joins the board for your opponent. You missed an opportunity to pin a knight to the king. You get a chance to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. You overlooked an opportunity to capture a bishop and win material after the follow-up trades. They overlooked an opportunity to move a bishop to safety. That was a fair trade. A clear recapture. This wins a pawn. It was an even game, but now you have the advantage. You are threatening to force eventual checkmate. This move gives you the opportunity to win their knight. This move wins a knight. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You captured a vulnerable knight. Recaptures. Nice, definitely the right move. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You made a passed pawn. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. This is a fine move. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You've activated every piece with this move, putting your rook into play. You are now able to eventually win material. Nice, you found a way to win a queen? Their king steps away from the check by your queen. Clearly, you don't want to leave your queen in danger. They move their king out of the check from your queen. This is the way to win a rook. This move puts their queen on a safer square. This move wins a rook. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. That rook was yours for the taking. Decent move, but they had a better one. You want a pawn for free. They stopped the check by interposing a piece between your queen and their king. You had a better option, but this is not bad. That's playable. This is the way to win a queen. They missed a chance to recapture a piece. You're still on the road to checkmate. This is the way to win material. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You continue the checkmate attack. They stop the check by interposing a piece between your bishop and their king, getting closer to the forced checkmate. You want a queen for free. Takes back. Your move gets closer to checkmate. Recaptures. You're still on the road to checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. You continue the checkmate attack. They move their king out of the check from your rook. You're still on the road to checkmate. You missed an opportunity to checkmate the king. They move their king out of the check from your queen. You're continuing down the road to checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your rook. You continue the checkmate attack. Their king steps away from the check by your bishop, getting closer to the forced checkmate. Their king steps away from the check by your queen. Your move gets closer to checkmate. They are right on target. Always feels nice to win.